Oh, heading did some preparation work, so it's time to start the new episode just by heading to this Mr. Sleaziest bastards of the entire world. And did lots of side missions as well. Some of them may be quite difficult. Getting inside, I really hope I don't have to see that sleazy scum. More doors.
No one's home.
Not surprising at all that nobody's home or nobody's around. Let's see upstairs first. Actually, not yet. Not yet check the upstairs. Let's check this side room. Well, there's a treasure here. Nice. Fury ring. That must be an accessory of some kind. What it does, I don't know. Most likely something useful. Well, all accessories do that. Still, but now getting upstairs and seeing what's in this. Yeah, that was that side room, but let's check this one first. Where does this lead? Well, it's something else, but what's it is happening here? Some weird storage room with is this leading where the this might be leading forward, so let's just not get in here yet. But there's somebody behind that door, most likely. And what I certainly do say that Mr. Don Corneo is the sleaziest character ever to appear in practically any form of fiction. Or at least certainly within Final Fantasy games, even when in its original form he was sleazy as hell. And there you are. Oh, wrong door.
Long time no see. What brings you back here?
Well, we need to find a way to get topside as quickly as possible. And we figured Corneo ought to know one.
Is that so? In that case, I can help.
You serious? Then tell us.
Follow me.
Let's just hear him out.
So, what's the deal with the hole?
Unfinished business. If you three give me a hand with it, I'll give you what you need to get topside.
You want us to go back into the sewers with you? What's down there?
Corneo's hidey hole. That's where I'm headed.
You're not gonna try to screw us over, are you?
If that's what you think, walk away. I'll find somebody else to work with. And you'll have to find another way to get topside.
All right, we're in.
Say what?
He betrays us, he dies.
Fine by me.
He means it.
I'll tell you more after we've climbed down. When you're good to go, let me know.
Well, I do get there, but first I check what's in that cellar. Might take a while. Waltzing to the cellar. Oh, this door was closed. Yeah, there's the torture chamber. What the hell has happened to you?
Help somebody! Hey!
There's no option to let him go. Oh, actually, there is.
Huh? You mother... hey there. Would you mind helping me out? I'm kind of in a bind, as you can see. Thanks, you guys. Man, these jerks from Shinra showed up out of nowhere. Accused me of leaking information and called me useless. And well, the rest is history. Well, anyway, thanks for helping me out. Peace out!
Well, and he left the materia, so let's just nick it. Chakra. I got a lot of those materials. And bottle of turbo ether. That's the stuff which makes man behave like village trunk of several. All kinds of nice stuff, but nothing particularly handy. So, damn. That looks like an electric chair, just without the electrodes things, because most of the electric chair itself is just a chair. And I do say that Mr. Koch was quite useless. Even though, well, Scots and Koch. But I'm really glad about knowing that the skin tones and all that Barrett is not the only really noticeably dark-skinned person around in this anymore, so that makes it handy. And I really wonder, why would Tifa ask what's down there, because she already met what's down there. It's the big ugly thing called Abzu. It's still there. Oh, yeah.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Okay. Follow me.
Seriously, what's the deal with the hole?
It's a trap for the Dawn's enemies.
What?
No one's ever gotten out alive. Well, until recently, that is.
Yeah. You went there, no one's gotten out alive, you go back there. Quite handy. I'm quite certain that the Dawn's favorite pet down there is still completely ready and able to, is still down here, mostly because I didn't get to kill it.
You are gonna hold up your end of the bargain, right?
As long as you hold up yours. Yeah.
I don't trust you and I don't like you. So if you so much as breathe in a suspicious way, I'll turn that face of yours into a honeycomb.
I'd save your bullets for the monsters if I were you. Some are a lot tougher than you'd think. Hate to say it, but I can barely take them on my own. You, on the other hand, shouldn't have any trouble. Am I right?
He's got a shirt on. That means he's trustworthy.
Let's get this over with.
And this is the path the big ugly thing came along.
Head for the trunk line. It marks the border with Sector 7. You three lead the way. I'll follow a short distance behind.
That's sane from you. You have somebody else do the fighting. So of course you wanted them to do that part, you don't wanna... And this is just exactly as it were in the original Final Fantasy VII. Similar room, similar structures, but of course seeing that the sewers have been quite expanded, this might be takes...
You got it.
Here we go.
Oh yes, Sahajins.
I see you.
Come on, right. Yeah, it's... Was it weak to ice or the fire? Well, it's weak to something. Maybe I have to check out later. Yeah, I'm gonna wipe you out of existence real nice. Bit of bad timing. But better now this time.
Oh yeah, another one in the bag.
Yep, and that thing is out. And they were quite dangerous. Which is really really interesting to notice that they still managed to make dangerous things. So time to take a rest. Just to recharge. That's always necessary. And also while I'm at it, also might save my progress as well. And getting forward. More of those things and no path to here, so it's a fight that I must take. Come on, you little cockroach. Yeah, you failed. Let's give it a crippled slash. That does quite nice chunk of damage to it. And more cripple slashing. Yeah, you go and out of existence, and those two little critters, they would exist out of existence so fast that I didn't even notice them to be there. Yeah. And the scissor claws.
I see you.
Lots of damaging things, so time to bring out the Cura spell. Triple slash. Oh yeah. And there's lots of stagger here, so that's a real handy thing to get the stagger going on the basic enemies, or actually not just basic enemies, any enemies. It's good to get into stagger mode. Oh, there's lots of them.
Don't hold back.
You got it.
I see you.
Come on, try me out, you little dirt. Now you got it. Like infinity's end. Oh damn. Time to get out of there. Dangerous things. I'll try to... Does it have a limited duration? I'm certain it does have a limited duration. Because I'm just doing my best to get the hell out of this. Yeah, but got rid of the Sahajin and that's good. They are not as unpleasant. Though they are more unpleasant than these ones, so... And raise to the cloud.
Give me your best shot. Come on.
More bullets, and they went down.
Is that it?
Well, that path collapsed to pieces. And this path leads forward, so it is this path where to go. Healing spells, quite necessary in these harsh conditions. Actually, in a sense, quite much running out of things to say. These are sewers, they are unpleasant. Getting forward is the plan of the day. But what did let's just check. What was it? That Corneo sigil in there. Yes, it was, but there's no door of any kind, so interesting. Or maybe not, just a nice little detail they've added. And more boxes to be vandalized to pieces. They are the bane of everything. And I still want, and it's really interesting that it doesn't matter what's the how old the fiction is. It usually is that the sewer structures have this bricking. They use these mortar and bricks structures in walls and something. I don't know what's the reason for that.
Let's finish this. Brace yourself. You're mine. No holding back. That's that.
Yeah, that's...
We make a decent team.
Who would have thought, huh?
Yeah, it's real nice that they actually added some with this party banter after the fight. Even though the fight dialogue tends to get quite annoying, mostly because it's quite repetitious, or what's the word? It repeats. There's just not enough of it, and I don't think they might have recorded quite lots of it. There still isn't enough of it. But those were just a little bit of cockroaches, or whatever you call it. Actually, cockroaches are quite tough animals. Well, any animal which can survive without its head is tough. More debris and damage. So still getting forward. Whatever has been here, it's caused a massive amount of damage.
Right. Jesse and Big stashed a skeleton key down here.
I never got the chance to thank them for what they did.
Tifa.
Let's just keep moving, okay?
Hate to interrupt, but the trunk line's just through that door. The one over there.
Yeah, we heard you.
Yeah, you got through once because we killed all the monstrosities, and this is familiar place.
Made it. About time.
There should be a door with Corneo's mark on it around here somewhere.
Yeah, that's the stash, Corneo's secret stash. Oh, there's some critters in there.
Wasn't this locked before?
Your time to shine. Clear the path ahead, would you?
Yeah.
Can I ask you something? Why did you help us out before? You could have lost everything.
Andrea, you told me to.
That really it?
And I couldn't bring myself to let it happen again.
Huh?
It doesn't matter. Let's go.
I think it's something like it's either his sister or wife who got into clutches of Don Corneo, and seeing that Don Corneo, despite being very silly, is also sleazy sexual predator as well. So there is no, so maybe he wouldn't just want that to happen again. Just completely understandable why. And Andrea most likely has some kind of, you could say, personal interest in that. In that he strives to get Don Corneo's assets to himself. And which one is staggered? More staggerings. This chakra is really handy move for Tifa to have. Makes it so that there's practically not much need for to heal her, especially. Usually, not completely, but it makes her healing her much less of an issue.
No more playing nice. Let's do this.
So just
Damn, that was close.
good timing. Yeah. Do your magics, boy.
Wait. We're getting close to Corneo's hideout. From here on, I'll take the lead.
I personally trust that guy about, well, you could say it would be quite cynical, but it's quite difficult to trust somebody's good intentions, oh damn, when you could trust on their bad intentions and on intense hatred of somebody. Oh, and music pieces and some stuff with for sale as well, so there is nothing any special materials as well. So I guess it's time to actually rest and save and do all that kind of things. Now, what's up?
This it?
Yeah,
So how are we supposed to get topside?
through here.
Then you're telling me we're not done?
Sorry, guys, but it's not that simple.
Oh, it's a tiny Absu.
No! Wait! We gotta catch him!
Huh?
He took the key to the door! Without it, we're screwed!
Let's go.
Seeing that reaction, it's quite likely he's not trying to bullshit. And it's locked, of course. Oh, getting forward. And I'm quite certain that there's also the big one as well. Those things were just a warm-up. Still getting more of these.
Get ready.
Alright, come on, try again. Like this.
Take the lead.
And now trying to bring out the big machine gun fire. And which it nicely kills over that cockroach. And they forgot made into a bug. Oh shit. Those things are nasty, mostly because they have that frog transformation move. But luckily the machine gun fire takes them quite a nice damn chunk of pain to give to them. Oh yeah, actually I have to do some recovery after this fight as well. After that bit of recovery, I just noticed that the enemies don't respawn.
Oh, as if this wasn't enough fun already.
Oh yeah, the sarcasm and snarkiness of this game is very much. It was already at the forefront, but I guess this kind of harsh conditions of Midgar would make it so that you would need very dark sense of humor to cope through this place. And there's the ugly thing, even just looking at me, laughing. Phoenix Downs and all the kinds of nice stuff. There it was, and there's lots of them. Oh yeah, damn. It looks quite... doesn't look particularly weak. And he of course knows the basic fighting styles of its whatever thing which spawned it.
That's that.
Would kill for a shower.
Oh yeah. Spending time in that place, this kind of sewer scum really wants you to make a shower, but yeah. Oh yep. So you are that especially big and ugly one with a...
Here we go.
more of these. Now they are in a big group.
Deal with that.
Action Fury. Let's put that thing out of existence first. Mostly because more enemies is more unpleasant than less one more dangerous enemy, unless of course that one dangerous enemy is extremely dangerous one. And it's really nice that when Barret does this, more or less, it's become more or less my go-to move.
No surprises there.
It causes them a lot of, but it just starts shooting one, and when it goes down, it goes to the next one. But that thing has been layering, nesting here a lot. And they are intelligent. That thing knows that, yeah, I'm safe here. You can't do shit about that. But I have a feeling more like that it's trying to it's luring us to its dad
Coming through.
or pa. And
Keep it together.
You're up.
I got this. Deal with that.
Watch and learn. You gotta learn.
maximum fury, and let's try to focus on the Tahajin mostly because that thing is the most likely the
It's on you.
My turn.
fastest to cause damage. Damn it.
I'll finish it.
Shit, god damn it. Gotta restart this fight, damn it, and also end this episode right here. Next time. See ya.